Happy Halloween! This idea comes from a scrapped part of my analysis video on Slade from the 2003 Teen Titans series. When writing about the episode Haunted, I had to stop myself because it was becoming more of a Robin analysis. So I saved it for a Halloween special. Now, without further ado, let's get right into it. Also, don't forget to watch the Slade video if you haven't already. But judging by how that video did, it's likely you already did see that video. Thanks for all the support on that, but if you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. But aside from references in other episodes showing how he's scarred the Titans, more specifically Robin and Raven, there's one last appearance that just needs to be talked about, and that's none other than... Why are you showing things change? That was literally the most out-of-character appearance of Slade. Like, why did this happen? Did it even happen for real? No, I'm talking about his only non-referential appearance in Season 3. The episode, Haunted. Yes, Birthmark has incredibly disturbing undertones, but I'd still argue Haunted to be the darkest episode in the entire series. After every encounter and action of Slade's, plus a death that left no remains, Robin still stresses over the possibility of Slade's return. Then suddenly, Slade's back with a strange plan. The use of seismic generators to destroy the city. This comes off as strange to us, the viewers, because we know his plans are usually plots to set up other, more grand and elaborate plans. This one's cut and dry, and it returns to the ideas he previously only executed for his plans revolving around Terra. Robin sends the Titans to find the generators, only to find nothing. But Robin can't accept that, and thinks his team incompetent. And when Robin faces off against Slade again, he watches Slade run right past Starfire as she's looking around for anyone else other than her and Robin. At that point, Robin falls off hard. He violently grabs her by the arm, yells at her, and then leaves her behind so he can chase Slade alone. Robin abandoned all faith in his friends and went back to Slade's old lair, traversing the place with no regard for his own safety. But he finds Slade, who ends up taunting and belittling him. He gives a BS explanation of cloaking technology for avoiding being seen by Starfire. A simple answer, but one that doesn't answer why Robin could still see Slade. The two face off again, with Robin being left a beaten mess by the hands of... no one, by the looks of it. The Titans question Robin on what he's really seeing, only for him to snap thinking his friends aren't taking him seriously, and threaten them if they continue to get in his way. By then, the others knew the problem lied with Robin. So Robin's there strapped in the medbay. And then comes what I'd say is the most unsettling scene in the episode. Robin's left alone and restrained, only for Slade to come out of the shadows to torture him in his helpless standing. And what Slade says here?
Alone again, Robin? As long as I'm around, you are never alone.
Holy fuck. But Robin manages to escape and set the tower on lockdown, separating him from the others. A really crazy moment then follows where Raven enters Robin's mind to find a nervous wreck of memories and see that from Robin's perspective, he believes he's dying in battle against Slade. It's to the point where Robin begs for his life and we get that Slade quote.
I am the thing that keeps you up at night, the evil that haunts every dark corner of your mind. I will never rest, and neither will you.
Before Robin can straight up die, he pieces together the truth. He isn't fighting Slade. It's all an illusion planted in his mind. Believing Slade can only appear in the dark, he switches on the lights and clears his mind. After a diagnosis and curing of Robin, it's revealed that when Robin exposed himself to some dust in one of Slade's masks that he was looking at earlier, that dust was a psychedelic that made Robin believe he could see, feel, and hear Slade when he was never really there. Apparently it had to be activated remotely, but why include that detail? Are we supposed to believe Slade activated it from the dead? Did Slade's butler activate it? And whether this chemical agent was really made to make anyone exposed specifically see Slade, or was only made to heighten stress levels to fatal proportions, is up to interpretation. I'd like to believe it was the latter because of how personal the experience was. With the twist in mind, let's go back and analyze each scene. There's the seismic generators scheme, with Slade planting them at the exact spots Robin was surveying for Slade earlier. With these locations fresh in his mind, his brain painted them as the spots Slade would target. And a seismic attack to destroy the city? It's not because he's got something bigger cooking. It's because Robin still thinks Slade did Earth-based attacks out of his own choice and never realized they were all setups. Robin also sees Slade as just a dangerous madman who wants to steal stuff and destroy the city. Hence why the scheme from PTSD Slade is a one-dimensional destroy the city plot.
Fear not, Robin. We will stop him.
We have no other choice.
Obviously, he thinks this because Slade threatened the city, but what Robin says makes it feel like it's his duty to stop Slade for good and won't accept anything less than witnessing Slade's defeat and apprehension. When the others report unknown generators at the given locations, Robin lashes out and says he should have gone to them himself. It gives the idea that Robin believes he's the only one who takes Slade seriously, and the others are incapable when it comes to foiling Slade's plans. Robin throwing his communicator being a symbolic way of showing him giving up on them. The way Robin lashes out at Starfire and threatens all of the others shows how after everything he's gone through, his concern of Slade outweighs his concern for his friends. Robin went back to the only place he'd think Slade to be, his abandoned base from Season 1. And he just so happened to be there. But of course, he's only there because Robin thoroughly believed Slade would have retreated there. And it's specifically his base from Season 1, and not somewhere else like one of his mines or the place where he and Tara were during Aftershock. It's the location that stands out most to Robin because this is the one where he first came face to face with Slade. It's the place where Slade forced Robin to submit to him, and Robin was powerless to fight back until his friends came for him. It's the place where Robin put his life directly in Slade's hands, banking on the idea he'd give up on his plans with the probes to keep his apprentice alive. It's a place Robin heavily associates with his trauma from Slade. Robin recklessly chases Slade around here, showing he's so determined to catch Slade, he won't even pay any mind to his own actions or safety.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
All I remember is how much I hated you.
Now this tells just how deep this obsession goes. Robin doesn't just oppose Slade, he straight up hates him. Everything Slade's done has intensely scarred Robin and left him utterly despising the man. It's not just about protecting the innocent, it's full-blown personal antipathy.
What I remember is that you couldn't defeat me, at least not all alone.
Robin deep down believes he's no match against Slade, and he only won before because he had his more powerful friends come in and save him. It makes it seem like deep down, Robin has a toxic mindset where he puts himself below Slade and the other Titans. And Slade's been saying other stuff, like how Robin's getting weak and out of practice, meaning Robin fears he'll never be good enough.
Pity your friends are of no use to you.
First of all, WTF? Way to believe your own teammates useless. But also, this could be highlighting a reliance he has on them, but worries that won't do him any good if they aren't as determined as he is. Back to the cloaking explanation, it's Robin trying to rationalize any possibility why Slade escaped unseen. Of course, Robin wouldn't accept he's crazy or it's all in his head. He'd think it would have to be some kind of trick or technology, even if the explanation falls apart when you really stop to think about it.
Robin, if you've stopped me, then why am I still here?
Robin has come to fear that no matter how many times he beats or stops Slade, or how he beats or stops him, Slade will keep coming back and continue to haunt him. Robin's lack of confidence in his skills against Slade's is shown in their battles, where Robin could never land a single hit, while Slade expertly dodges everything and dishes out brutal attacks. Back to the one quote that bothers the hell out of me, Slade saying as long as he's around, Robin's never alone, highlights how horrifying and depressing this obsession is. If Robin doesn't have anything tangible to prove Slade is gone for good or no longer capable of causing harm, he will constantly be thinking about Slade and never have any peace of mind. The torture scene gives insight as to how ruthless Robin believes Slade to be, ready to harm a helpless victim with no remorse. Two memories seen when Raven enters Robin's mind are Robin joining Batman and the death of Robin's parents. While they are neat Easter eggs, they also serve to show other reasons why Robin is obsessed with Slade's downfall. He swore an oath to be a hero and protector like Batman, and is afraid that failure on his part will result in others suffering from the same tragedies he did. Or another devastating possibility, that failure can result in him losing another family.
You always knew it was going to end this way.
Damn, Robin really thought he had to stop Slade or die trying. But what's worse is that Robin leaned more toward the die trying being the most likely outcome. I guess when his life was literally at Slade's mercy, it's hard for Robin not to think that way. Nothing short of depressing.
I am the thing that keeps you up at night. The evil that haunts every dark corner of your mind.
I almost feel dirty after watching this episode. Like I got to know Robin in a way that I never should have. But that also makes this episode an excellent character study. It showcases Robin's obsessions, his beliefs, his insecurities, his desperations, and how he can lose control in the most destructive way. And it all stems from both his upbringing as a hero and an impactful past with Slade that will follow him forever. Case in point, Dark Father Figure Slade is a terrifying villain both when he is and isn't really there. Robin is forever broken because of Slade, and you guys should watch your backs for anyone like this roaming around this Halloween. As always, thank you for watching. Don't forget to do the typical YouTube stuff if you enjoyed this video. Like the video, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and if you want to support the channel and get some neat perks, consider clicking the join button and seeing how you can become a channel member today.